Before the roads forgot our footsteps, before the hills were taught goodbye, morning opened on the water and smoke climbed softly through the sky. Mother raised the kitchen window, steam was turning in the light. Father crossed the field in silence while the dew was shining white. Children ran beyond the stone wall, calling names from door to door. Every path returned by sunset to the house it started for. We believed the trees would hold us, we believed the ground was kind. Then a trembling crossed the river, like a warning without words. Before the lake awoke, we were roots beneath the road. We were voices in the evening, we were hands that built a home. Before the valley changed, every heart still knew its place. Even time would stop and listen when the river spoke our names. The river spoke our names. The river spoke our names. Grandmother swept the wooden doorway, grandfather repaired the gate. Neighbors shared the news and supper, no one ever came too late. There were peaches by the hillside, there was barley by the stream. There were lanterns in the windows, like the lights inside a dream. Then the dogs began their barking at a sound beyond the ridge. Something heavy moved behind us, something cold beneath the bridge. Before the lake awoke, we were roots beneath the road. We were voices in the evening, we were hands that built a home. Before the valley changed, every heart still knew its place. Even time would stop and listen when the river spoke our names. Because the years were gentle, but because the love was real. We were never lines on paper, never numbers to erase. We were winter, we were harvest, we were memory given shape. If tomorrow brings a shadow, if a stranger marks the land, I will carry this beginning like the soil inside my hands. Before the lake awoke, we were fire against the cold. We were children of the valley, we were stories being told. Though the water hides the road, though the years may change its face, nothing in this world can silence how the river spoke our names. Before the lake awoke, we were here, we had a home. Morning opened on the water, smoke climbed softly through the sky. Before the lake awoke, before the hills were taught goodbye.
ran before the morning faded, with the sunlight on our knees. Dust was rising from the pathway, like a cloud beneath the trees. Barefoot through the summer dust, past the barley, past the gate. Someone shouted from the hillside, someone told us not to wait. We made kingdoms by the river, built our bridges out of stone. Every bend became a secret, every field became our own. We never counted all the seasons, we never thought the road could end. We only knew the sound of laughter and the names of every friend. Barefoot through the summer dust, we were faster than the rain. Every hill became a promise, every scratch became a name. We were wild beneath the sunlight, we were young enough to trust that the road would wait forever. Barefoot through the summer dust, hey! The road was warm beneath us, hey! The sky was wide above. We stole peaches from the branches, shared them underneath the wall. Heard the dinner bells at sunset, heard our mothers start to call. There were dragonflies like silver, there were minnows in the stream. There were footprints by the water, there were worlds inside a dream. Then one summer sounded different, heavy engines crossed the plain. Men were placing painted markers where we used to race the rain. Barefoot through the summer dust, we were faster than the rain. Every hill became a promise, every scratch became a name. We were wild beneath the sunlight, we were young enough to trust that the road would wait forever. Barefoot through the summer dust. Years have taken all the distance, water covered every turn. Still I feel the road beneath me every time the summers burn. I can hear my friends behind me calling from the vanished lane. For a moment I am running through that village once again. One step for the house we knew, one step for the field of blue, one step for the names we lost, one step for the road we crossed. Barefoot through the summer dust, we are running there again. Past the trees and past the river, past the years that changed our names. Though the water took the pathway, though the stones are out of sight, every child who crossed that village still goes running through the light. Barefoot through the summer dust, we were there, we still remain. Dust was rising from the pathway, like a cloud beneath the trees. Under shadow where the summer air stood still. Grandfather would tell the stories of the houses on the hill. He would trace the rivers turning with a finger in the sand, name the families by their gardens, name each orchard, field and path. Every scar upon his knuckles held a wind till we survived. Every line around his eyes kept the old days still alive. He said nothing lives forever, then he smiled and touched the ground. But the love we leave behind us finds another way around. Oh, under the Zelkova shadow, we were branches, we were roots. Every story crossed the silence, every memory carried truth. Though the years may break the doorway, though the river change its course, under the Zelkova's shadow, I can still recall his voice. Women rested from the harvest, children slept against the tree. Neighbors gathered in the evening, sharing news and barely tea. Names were carved into the benches, promises were tied with thread. No one knew the hills were listening to the final words we said. Then a line appeared on paper, then a mark appeared in red. Grandfather looked toward the river, but he never bowed his head. Under the Zelkova shadow, we were branches, we were roots. Every story crossed the silence, every memory carried truth. Though the years may break the doorway, though the river change its course, under the Zelkova's shadow, I can still recall his voice. When they came to clear the hillside, he stood quietly by the tree, placed one hand upon the old bark like a final memory. He said, take the road and take the rooftops, take the fields our hands have known. But wherever you remember, you will never stand alone. One root under stone, one name carried on, one voice through the years, one home never gone. Under the Zelkova shadow, we are branches, we are roots. Every child who hears the story his voice. Under the Zelkova shadow, we remember, we endure. He would trace the rivers turning with a finger in the sand.
Morning wore its usual face, but something moved beyond the hill. A truck came slowly through the village, and every doorway became still. Stepped down with folded maps, silver poles and painted thread. They spoke in numbers, spoke in measures, never asking what we said. One stood beside the barley field, another marked the garden stone. A red line crossed my father's pathway like the road was not our own. No one shouted, no one moved, only birds rose from the wire. But beneath the quiet breathing, something cold had caught on fire. The day the red lines came, they cut the earth without a sound. Across the walls, across the fields, across the lives beneath the ground. The day the red lines came, we learned how silence carries blame. They drew a future on our village, but they never knew our names. They never knew our names. They never knew our names. Mother stood beside the doorway with her apron in her hands. Grandfather watched the painted markers standing bright against the land. Children asked if it was danger, no one gave a certain word. Only engines beyond the river, only something being stirred. A stranger measured every window, counted trees and counted rooms, as if a home were only timbers, if a life could fit in columns. The hills were there, the river moving, everything appeared the same, but every step across the village fell inside a different frame. The day the red lines came, they cut the earth without a sound. Across the walls, across the fields, across the lives beneath the ground. The day the red lines came, we learned how silence carries blame. They drew a future on our village, but they never knew our names. Wiped the painted doorway with a cloth until it bled, but the color stayed inside him long after every mark had spread. He said, a line can cross the hillside, a map can change what people see, but no hand can measure memory, no mark can number you. Across the garden, one line across the gate, one line through a lifetime drawn by people passing late. The day the red lines came, they thought the valley would obey, but every house became a witness, every heart refused to fade. The day the red lines came, they wrote their numbers in the rain. They could measure every doorway, but they never never owned our names. The morning wore its usual face, but nothing ever stayed the same. One for the gate, one for the ground they came to take. They drove a stake beside the well, another by the chestnut tree. The third one split the narrow path that carried every part of me. The hammer rose, the hammer fell, the valley answered from below. Each blow was counted on a map, but no one asked us where we'd go.
The birds escaped into the hills, the cattle pulled against the rope. The sound went through the kitchen walls and struck the center of our hope.
When the stakes struck the ground, every heart could hear the sound. Through the orchard, through the stone, they were measuring our home. But our roots run deeper still, under every road and hill. Drive your markers through the land, you will never own who I am.
Deeper than the iron, deeper than the line.
My mother covered up the seedlings as if the earth could hide their place. My father pulled one marker loose with quiet thunder in his face.
The neighbors gathered by the schoolyard, no one knew what words would do. Some held papers, some held silence, some just stared toward the blue.
The hammer stopped for half a moment, then another blow came down. It moved like lightning through the valley, from the hillside
To the town.
When the stakes struck the ground, every heart could hear the sound. Through the orchard, through the stone, they were measuring our home. But our roots run deeper still, under every road and hill. Drive your markers through the land, you will never own who I am. Winter hunger,
Can you number summer rain?
can you weigh my mother's footsteps?
Can you map my father's pain?
You can count the doors and windows,
You can price the roof and land.
but the years beneath our fingernails will never fit inside your hands. One for every field we planted,
One for every child we raised.
one for those who came before us, one for names that will remain. When the stakes struck the ground, we rose higher than the sound. Every orchard, every stone became a witness to our home. And our roots run deeper still, through the valley, through the hill. Drive your markers through the land, you will never own who I am.
Struck the ground, we stood together all around. They could mark the earth in red, but they could not mark us dead. Deeper than the iron,
Stronger than the line.
this was once our village.
This will always be our life. One for the field,
One for the gate.
the ground remembers what people take.
Someone lit the kitchen lantern. Someone opened up the door. Neighbors came with rice and stories, like 100 nights before. Mother set the bowls in circles. Father poured the barley tea. Grandma brought the salted radish. Uncle laughed and looked at me.
Children leaned against the window, watching clouds above the hill. Every chair was filled that evening, yet the room was strangely still. No one said the word tomorrow. No one named the coming road. We just passed the bread between us, like a promise we could hold. Stay a little longer, let the lanterns burn tonight. Pass the bowl from hand to hand. Keep every face inside the light. Stay a little longer, though the valley feels the rain. For one more meal, for one more hour, let us all be home again, just for tonight, home again. Mr. Kim spoke of the harvest, Mrs. Lee recalled the spring. Someone mentioned distant cities, then grew quiet in the middle of a thing. Father raised his cup in silence, to the field and to the well. Mother touched the wooden table like she knew but would not tell. Outside, thunder crossed the mountain, though the sky had shown no rain. Every spoon became a heartbeat, every window held a name. Stay a little longer, let the lanterns burn tonight. Pass the bowl from hand to hand. Keep every face inside the light. Oh, you stay a little longer, though the valley feels the rain. For one more meal, for one more hour, let us all be home again. I remember who sat beside me. I remember where they smiled. I remember all the voices. I remember every child. Years may scatter every family, roads may carry us away, but the warmth around that table will not leave us with the day. One bowl for the ones who left us, one cup for the ones who stayed, one light for the road before us, one song for the home we made. Stay a little longer, oh, let the lanterns fill the night. Pass the memory hand to hand. Keep every name inside the light. Oh, stay
windows more than fields beneath the rain. At that table all together, we became our home again. Home again, home again.
Wherever we remain,
we are home again. Someone closed the kitchen window. Someone whispered, "Come again."
no birds above the rooftops, no fire inside the stove, only the engine breathing like something we don't know. Father took the pictures down one by one without a sound. Mother folded summer clothes from the room where childhood grows. There were marks beside the doorway. Every year we measured time. Now the wall belongs to silence and the river owns the line. The truck is waiting in the dark. The road is calling out our names. We carry keys that open nothing. We carry love that still remains. When the last door closes, where does a lifetime go? Into the dust behind us, into the water below. When the last door closes, we do not disappear. We take the road before us, but leave our shadows here. The wheels begin to turn. The old fields slowly burn. Not in fire, not in flame, but beneath the changing name. Neighbors stand beside the roadside, holding boxes, holding hands. No one knows the streets ahead, no one understands the plans. Every window looks behind us, every face is carved in stone. We were born among these mountains, now the mountains watch us go. The engine shakes the morning air. The iron frame begins to move. There is anger in the silence. There is nothing left to prove. When the last door closes, where does a lifetime go? Into the dust behind us, into the water below. When the last door closes, we do not disappear. We take the road before us, but leave our shadows here. Let the drums strike through the valley. Let the low wire shake the ground. Let the organ hold the sorrow like a storm without a sound. We are not the empty houses. We are not the broken land. We are every name remembered. We are roots inside our heads. When the last door closes, a different life begins with all the grief behind. inside his hand. The wheels roll past the final stone. The house grows small behind the glass, but no one leaves it there alone.
The rooms were holding their breath. The morning waited by the wall. One key was resting in her hand. One house was listening to it all. She folded blankets from the floor and tied the dishes in a cloth. She touched the frame beside the door where years of children had been marked. The fire was cold inside the stove. The garden leaned against the rain. She walked through every empty room and softly called each family name. No one was there to answer. Still every corner seemed to know. The road was waiting outside, but her heart refused to go. You cannot close the land. My father carried out the box. My brother waited by the truck. The neighbors stood across the road with all their sorrow packed and shut. She pulled the curtain one last time and looked toward the old persimmon tree, then placed the key against her heart as if the house could still be free. The engine started slowly, a low vibration crossed the ground. She turned toward the doorway when the lock released its sound. At the last turn of the key, every winter turned with it. Every meal and every birthday, every lamp that once was lit. At the last turn of the key, she held the doorway like a hand. You can close a house forever, but you cannot close the land. That small sound became thunder rolling underneath the hill. One click divided all our lives into before and after. Still she did not fall, she did not cry. She raised her face into the sky. She said, carry the names, carry the flame. Wherever we go, we remain. One step from the doorway, came without a sound. Gray light resting on the ground. No rooster called, no chimney breathed. Only the river through the trees. Father walked from room to room, touching every wall in gloom. He closed the window by the stove, where winter smoke and laughter rose. Mother folded one last sheet, swept the dust beneath our feet. She stood beside the wooden door, as if someone might come once more. The trucks were waiting on the hill. The village road was strangely still. Father turned the lock around and listened to that final sound. There is a key beneath the water, to a door no hand can find. There is a house beneath the silence, still standing in my mind. Though the river took the pathway, though the years erased the view, there is a key beneath the water, and it still belongs to you. Hold it close, hold it near. Some doors disappear, but home stays here. We carried blankets to the shore, a wooden chair and little more. The boatman would not meet our eyes as daylight opened through the skies. Our old persimmon tree stood bare, its black limbs reaching through the air. A red roof faded in the rain, then bent beneath the rising plain. Mother watched the shrinking lamp, the rusted key inside her hat. She never cried or said goodbye, she only held it to the sky. There is a key beneath the water, to a door no hand can find. There is a house beneath the silence, still standing in my mind. Though the river took the pathway, though the years erased the view, there is a key beneath the water, and it still belongs to you. Oars move slowly through the gray, circles wide and drift away. One bell trembles from the shore, then we hear it nevermore. Years later, in a borrowed town, Mother laid that small key down. Its edges worn, its color brown, a piece of earth that could not drown. She said the lock may now be gone, but keep this when I travel on. A home is more than wood and stone, it lives wherever names are known. What opens when the door is gone? What remains when fields move on? The hands that built the feet that ran the kitchen fire, the family plan. No map can show the buried lane, no road can lead us home again, but every name we speak aloud rises like a hill above the clouds. There is a key beneath the water, to the life we had to leave. There is a light beneath the darkness, there is something we still believe. Let the river hide the pathway, let the deep erase the view. There is a key beneath the water, and our hearts remember too. There is a key beneath the water, past the roofs and sunken trees. No, the door may never open, but the key remembers. is ringing through. We roll on, we roll on, we roll on, while the old shore disappears.
Ropes pulled tight around the boxes. Morning shook beneath the wheels. No one spoke above the engine. No one knew what leaving feels. Father checked the wooden sideboards. Mother counted every bag. Photographs were wrapped in blankets. Names were written on each tag. Neighbors stood beside the roadside, holding words they could not say. Children climbed into the truck bed while the houses faced away. The chain pulled hard, the engine turned. A cloud of dust began to rise. The road ahead, the roofs behind, both disappeared inside our eyes. The road took everything forward, though our hearts were looking back. Every field became a distance, every bridge erased a track. Watching through the dust cloud till she could no longer see the land. Father stared into the mirror at the mountain growing small. Mother held the key in silence, like it still unlocked the wall. The truck kept climbing through the valley. Every turn became goodbye. Still the ropes around the boxes could not bind the reasons why. The wheels struck stone, the chain rang out. The valley answered one last time. The road moved on, the village fell behind the edge of every line. The road took everything forward, though our hearts were looking back. Every field became a distance, every bridge erased a track. The road took everything forward, past the school and past the stone. We were leaving with our bodies, but our memories stayed home. Stop the engine just one moment. Let me hear the river breathe. Let me name the trees and doorways. Let me take what I must leave. Then the silence broke behind us, and the engine rose again. We were not a line of strangers, we were families in the rain. One wheel for the road before us, one wheel for the road behind, one chain for the way weight we carried, one song for the ties that bind. The road took everything forward, but it could not take our names. Every mile became a promise, every loss became a flame. The road took everything forward toward a life we had not known. We were carrying more than boxes, we were carrying our home. Let the highway cross the mountains, let the old road disappear. Every turn that pulled us farther made the memory more clear. The road took everything forward, still our hearts know where they're from. We were driven from the valley, but the valley travels on. Ropes pulled tight around the boxes, morning faded through the glass. The truck moved on toward tomorrow, while our village watched us pass. The valley held a warning in a voice too low to hear. Water pressed against the silence, and the old road disappeared. Above the river, where the houses once had stood, windows caught the final daylight, roofs were dark against the flood. The school bell tower trembled, the orchard bent beneath the wind. Every wall that held our childhood waited for the end to begin. The water touched the garden, then climbed the doorway stone. Every rising line was telling us we could never take it home. When the roofs went under, the sky turned cold and wide. Every room became a shadow, every name moved with the tide. When the roofs went under, we could only stand and see the water take the village, but it could not bury me. The old persimmon vanished, then the walls beside the well. One by one the familiar places passed beneath the widening swell. Father held his breath beside me, mother covered up her face. Grandma whispered every family as the water took each place. A wooden beam broke open like a bone beneath the blue. Then the current closed above it as if no one ever knew. The mountains kept their distance, the river would not explain why a lifetime built by many hands could disappear beneath the rain. When the roof went under, the sky turned cold and wide. Every room became a shadow, every name moved with the tide. bury me. Everything went silent, not a bird and not a stone. Only water over rooftops, only people without home. I heard my mother whisper, do not let the names go down. So I carried every doorway, every field and every sound. One drum for the houses, one drum for the dead, one drum for the children, one for every word unsaid. When the roofs went under, we became the standing ground. Every voice the water silence rose again inside our sound. When the roofs went under, we were more than loss and pain. We became the living memory no flood could wash away. Let the lake conceal the village, let the years erase the view. We will speak of every family, we will tell the children too. When the roofs went under, we were broken, not erased. The water covered where we lived, but never covered what we were. The valley held its silence, the lake reflected only sky. But beneath the quiet water, our village did not die.
Blue light on the window, cold glass against my skin. The road is pulling forward while my eyes keep looking in. begins to hum. I press my hand against the glass and feel the distance come. There is a river in the rearview, carrying the town behind. Every window, every footstep, every name I cannot leave behind. There is a river in the rearview, silver underneath the dawn. The road keeps moving through me, but my heart is looking on. Turn wheels on the line, low drum under borrowed time. Glow, walking below. Tell me where the old roads go. For one breath the whole world freezes at the center of the span. Water shining under iron homes, slipping out of my hands. Then the bass rolls like a warning, and the dark drums split the air. I cannot stop the road from moving, so I carry everyone there. There is a river in the rearview, but it cannot take our names. It may cover every doorway, it will never drown the days. There is a river in the rearview, growing distant in the sun. I turn my face toward tomorrow, still remembering where I'm from. There is a river in the rearview, like a mirror made of blue. Every mile becomes a promise, I will not forget you. The bridge falls quiet behind us. The morning opens wide. The village leaves the window, but never leaves my side.
A wheel turned slow on a gravel road, iron complaining beneath the load. One last bell fades into the night, then a strange roof enters the light. They gave us rooms with painted doors, a narrow hall and level floors. The windows faced an unknown field. The walls were clean, the silence sealed. Mother set the kettle down, like she had done in our old town. But when the steam began to rise, it found no memory in our eyes. Father kept his coat and shoes, as though there was no time to lose. He sat beside the boxes there and listened for a voice not there. These are borrowed walls tonight, holding shadows, holding light. They keep the wind outside the door, they do not know us anymore. We have blankets, we have bread, we have one new roof overhead. Still my heart walks through the rain, looking for our home again. My sister placed a wooden comb beside the bed to make it home. I lined 3 stones along the floor from the river by our door. No dog barked beyond the gate, no neighbor called our family name. A distant train crossed through the dark, dragging sparks without a spark. Mother whispered, close your eyes, morning comes to every sky. But even she stayed wide awake, counting every sound the new walls made. These are borrowed walls tonight, holding shadows, holding light. They keep the wind outside the door. They do not know us anymore. We have blankets, we have bread, we have one new roof overhead. Still my heart walks through the rain, looking for our home again. Metal breeze along the roof, a low train rolls beyond the moon. Glass begins a trembling tone, like a house that dreams alone. Father opened one small box, inside were seeds and rusted locks. A handful of our garden ground was wrapped in cloth and tightly bound. He poured the soil into his hand, the final piece of vanished land, then spread it near the doorstep stone and said, tomorrow this must grow. No one spoke, but something changed. The empty room was still as strange. Yet in that dust beside the door, a little field returned once more. A house is not a roof alone, not numbered streets or walls of stone. It learns the weight of every chair, the names we call, the meals we share. It learns the footsteps in the hall, the winter marks along the wall. Perhaps these rooms in years to come will slowly learn to call us home. These were borrowed walls tonight, but morning brings a different light. They do not know our stories yet. They do not know the ones we left. We have sorrow, we have bread, we have old songs in our heads. And where Father laid that grain, something may take root again. These are borrowed walls tonight, still unfamiliar, still too white. But by the doorway in the ground, a seat is waiting without sound. The train moves farther from the hill, the metal roof is growing still. Under the floor, beneath the cold, a handful of earth begins to hold. Sleep now, not because this place is home, but because morning has to come.
White walls under a naked light, 4 new rooms, 1 borrowed night. The key turns clean, the lock gives way, but nothing here knows what to say. Mother sets the kettle down, then moves it twice without a sound. She opens boxes marked in blue, as if the old rooms might come through. Father stands beside the door, counting steps across the floor. The house is warm, the windows closed, but not one corner knows us yet. Where do we hang the years we carried? Where do we place the summer rain? How can a room become a shelter when every wall forgets our names? This is a house that knows no names, no marks of height beside the frame, no winter smoke, no harvest stains, no sound of footsteps in the rain. This is a house with perfect lines, but none of them were drawn by time. We brought our beds, our bowls, our clothes, but home sister finds a brighter room. She says the flowers here will bloom. I smile because she needs me to. Then hide the soil inside my shoes. A photograph falls from a crate. The glass gives way against the slate. Our village shines beneath the crack. A broken road that leads us back. Crack, let the white walls split the sound. Drop, drop, let the low floor shake the ground. Breathe, let the organ lose its shape. No new key can lock away the names the water could not take. Picture frame, he wipes the dust across each name, then drives a nail into the wall. The first true sound inside the hall. Mother puts the kettle on. A low blue flame begins to hum. We sit together on the floor and make a circle once more. This is a house that learns our names through every meal and every change. Through quiet tears and window rain. Through all the things we cannot explain. How to hold the fields we lost, the roads we knew, the lights that water carried through. We do not love these walls tonight. We do not call the wrong thing right. But brick by brick and breath by breath, we build from what the river left. Not from forgetting where we came, not by surrendering our pain. We place the picture on the wall and give this house our names. Now this house is hearing names softly spoken through the frames. Every box and every chair leaves a little history there. It is not home because it's new. It becomes home by what we do. We light one room against the night and keep the drowned hills in our sight. The kettle sings, the children sleep. A picture leans against the wall. The house is listening. The house is learning. The house remembers us after all.
Faded line, a folded page, a town held still outside of age. I never walked the road at sunrise or heard the mill begin to turn. I never slept beneath that rooftop or watched the winter firewood burn. But Mother names each narrow pathway as though her feet are walking there. And Father draws the missing hillside with one slow finger in the air. I thought a home was only somewhere a person had to see, but every story left a contour, and every contour entered me. There is a map beneath my skin, a line of water running in, a field I never learned to cross, a road that knows what we have lost. There is a map beneath my skin, where all their endings still begin. The lake may hide
Placed the old aerial photograph beside the reservoir today. The shore has changed, the roads have vanished, but shadows show me where they lay. Here was the bridge my mother crossed. Here was the orchard near the bend. Here was the house my father promised he would rebuild but never did. The paper shakes between my fingers, the printed water turns to glass. I hear the names behind the surface calling forward from the past. There is a map beneath my skin, a pulse of earth to bury him, a schoolyard drawn in broken blue, a village time could not undo. There is a map beneath my skin, no border holds the life within. The years may pull the world apart, but every road returns by heart. Trace, silver needle cuts the darkness. Fold the paper, thunder strikes the air. Rise, the baseline opens every valley. Flash, the organ draws the roads in fire. Beat, the hidden town becomes a heartbeat. Name, and every vanished door is I carry mother's careful patience, I carry father's guarded eyes. I carry words that sound like mountains and hands that know the shape of rice. The village lives in how we gather, and how we save, and how we share. In every meal set out for strangers, in every chair we leave with care. I do not need to claim their sorrow as if the wound belonged to me. I only need to keep it honest and give the truth another century. I will not turn their loss to legend or make their hardship beautiful. I will remember what was taken, what their courage made possible. There is a map beneath my skin, and now I know where I begin. Not in the water, not in grief, but in the roots beneath belief. There is a map beneath my skin, drawn by the lies that carried on. The village sleeps below the lake, but all its roads are moving on. There is a map beneath my skin, no rising tide can wash it thin. I speak the names, I hold the line. Their vanished home is part of mine. The photograph returns to silence, the evening settles on the blue. I fold the map and place it gently where the next hands will find it too. Dry seeds turn inside a tin. Morning waits for us to begin. Father kneels where the cold wind blows, holding the last of what we know. He drew 3 lines across the earth, measured each for depth and worth. The soil was pale beneath his hand, nothing like our riverside land. Mother brought a dented pail, water shining cold and frail. We placed the seeds in ordered rows, then covered everyone with hope. Father pressed the ground down slow, as if his hands could make it know the names of fields now far behind, the harvest living in his mind. But the ground did not remember how our village seeds would grow. It held them through the coldest weather, but it would not let them show. We gave it water, we gave it waited. We watched beneath the changing sky. The ground did not remember Father checked them one by one. He moved the stones and touched the clay, then brushed the stubborn dust away. Neighbors planted newer grain, green lines followed after rain. Across their fields the young shoots ran, while ours lay silent in the land. Mother said some roots need time, some lives must learn another climb. But Father stared beyond the hill, toward a shore that was not still. The ground did not remember how a village seeds would grow. It held them through the coldest weather, but it would not let them show. We gave it water, we gave it waiting. We watched beneath the changing sky. The ground did not remember us, no matter how we tried. Seed against seed, stone against spade, wind through the fence the strangers made. Hand into soil, breath into air, calling for roots that were not there. Then one night the hard rain came, striking roof and window frame. It cut small rivers through the yard and beat the waiting earth so hard. At dawn my sister called us near. A single green point had appeared, bent like a question, thin and small, yet somehow standing through it all. Father touched no leaf or stem, he only knelt and looked at them. Silence in his weathered face became a kind of quiet grace. Maybe the ground was learning how our village seeds could grow. Maybe beneath the foreign surface old roots found a way to know. We gave it water, we gave it waiting. We gave it tears we could not hide. The ground began remembering the lives we carried inside. Not every seed becomes a field, not every wound is fully healed. Some roots will break, some roots will bend, some disappear and rise again. A homeland cannot be replaced by numbered roads or borrowed space. But when one fragile leaf appears, it holds the weight of buried years. We did not ask the earth to lie, we did not ask the past to die. We only asked one living thing to tell us we could start again. Now the ground is remembering what the water could not keep. A line of green moves through the morning, waking from its silent sleep. We gave it water, we gave it waiting. We spoke the names from long ago, and every leaf became a doorway to the home below. The ground is slowly remembering, though it never knew our name. Roots can cross an unseen border. Life can rise from buried pain. Father stands beside the rose, watching where the new wind blows. One green leaf turns toward the sun, then another follows one. Far away, under blue, an old field wakes in something new.
A wire sings above the roof. A pale light fills the hall. We lay our blankets on the floor and listen to the walls. boxes make a crooked town. Around the room tonight, mother folds a coat beneath my brother's head just right. Father checks the window twice, then leaves the curtain wide, as if the road we came along might still be there outside. No creek is moving through the dark, no frogs are calling from the field. Only the wires above this house and every wound we have concealed. Under a bar of sky, we count the stars we know. They shine above a different road, but carry the same glow. Under a bar of sky, we hold the night between, the place where we have come to rest, and everywhere we've been. A factory breeze beyond the hill, impulses low and slow. The floor receives each distant beat, like footsteps down below. Father walks into the yard and searches through the blue for constellations from our fields to prove the stars came too. He finds the handle of the plow, still rough inside his hand, but here the earth has never heard the stories of our land. Under a borrowed sky, we count the stars we know. They shine above a different road, but carry the same glow. Under a borrowed sky, the night is wide and strange. We speak the names of every hill, so nothing has to change. Low wire, cold light, 4 breaths, 1 night, slow wheel, dark ground, no home, no sound. Then every bulb goes black at once. The factory loses breath, a sudden crack runs through the wires, and silence fills the rest. Mother reaches through the dark, my brother finds a sleeve. Father stands beside the doorway with nothing left to believe. Snap, the ceiling vanishes above us. Thud, the buried bass breaks through the floor. Flash, the organ tears into fragments. Then silence, and we hear each other more. In the dark, no wall is new, no road can tell us who we are. We know each other by our breathing. We find our village in the dark. Father names a northern mountain, mother names a willow tree. We answer with the lanes and rivers no water can erase from memory. Under this borrowed sky, we make a fire of names. The stars belong to no one place, the heart remains the same. Under this borrowed sky, we do not stand alone. Wherever all our voices meet, the night begins to feel like home. Under this borrowed sky, the power returns in blue, but something warmer fills the room, because we carried through. The wire sings above the roof, but softer than before. We close our eyes upon the floor and fear the night no more. Set the lamp beside the window.
Bring the paper, bring the pen.
Before the years grow any colder,
let us write them down again.
Slowly
from the schoolhouse to the stream,
mother marks the orchard pathway
like a road inside a dream.
Here was Mr. Hand's old doorway.
Here the mill beside the stone.
Here the field where every harvest
fed 100 tables home.
We lost the roofs, we lost the roads, we lost the ground beneath our feet. But every name we say tonight returns a heartbeat to the street.
These are the names we carried
through every closing gate,
wrapped inside our winter coats,
too heavy to forsake.
These are the names we carried
when all the maps would change.
The village may lie underwater, but
people are not erased. Mrs. Lee went north to Jetchen.
Mr. Park moved farther west.
Some still send a card at New Year.
Some have vanished with the rest.
Mother pauses at one family.
Father cannot meet her eye.
There are names that hold a lifetime.
There are names too deep for good thoughts.
No monument could hold them all. No record knew the cost. So we became the book of those the new roads nearly lost.
These are the names we carried
through every closing gate,
wrapped inside our winter coats,
too heavy to forsake.
These are the names we carried
beyond the flooded plain.
A village may be taken from us,
but we will speak it back again. Say the farmer by the willow.
Say the teacher by the hill.
Say the woman at the market.
Say the blacksmith standing still.
Say the children near the schoolyard.
Say the elders by the fire.
Say the family scattered outward.
Say their names and lift them higher.
One voice,
then another,
low breath,
name by name.
No drum,
only thunder.
No map,
still we came.
We were mothers, we were fathers, we were more than those who fled. We held the living by the shoulders while carrying all the dead. We learned to build on foreign ground. We worked until our hands were torn. But every child who slept in safety
was a reason to go on.
These are the names we carry, and now our children know.
The river changed the shape of home,
but not the seeds we sowed. These are the names we carried, no silence could contain.
As long as one of us remembers,
the village breathes again.
Fold the paper near the window.
Keep it where the young can see.
The names we carried through the water
will outlive you and me.
The water holds the evening. The hills are turning gold.
them all unfold. Was where our story ended, a key without a doorway, a road no map defended.
We crossed into the unknown with silence in our hands, and built our days from fragments on unfamiliar land.
We learned the names of neighbors, planted borrowed ground.
We raised the roofs together and let new laughter sound.
The past remained beside us,
but did not close the sky.
It taught our feet to travel, it taught our hearts to rise. We are not only what the river took, that real progress
must honor what was lost.
The elders sit among them,
no longer pushed aside.
Their memories are lanterns,
not rooms where grief must hide.
One points beneath the water,
one points toward the sun,
and says the home we carry
is more than where it began. We do not ask the tide to turn,
we do not ask the years to bend.
We only ask the world to listen, so loss can lead to something better. This is where our tomorrow begins,
beyond the boundary,
beyond the tears. We carry every name within
and make that courage reappear.
This is where our tomorrow begins.
No
heart is left beneath the blue. The past becomes a bridge of light, and every generation crosses through. Shine,
let the crystal thunder open,
turn, let the magnetic bass lines rise.
breathe, let the organ bloom in color.
Sweet, let the glass wings cross the sky.
Pulse, let the frozen lights start singing.
Lift, lift, let the drums release the ground.
Now, every road beneath the water
Becomes a future in the To every family forced to leave, to every town removed from view.
Your story does not end in silence. The future carries part of you.
once was lost becomes a flame that leads another life tonight.
We are the rose,
We are the names,
we are the hairs.
we are the flame.
The lake receives the morning.
The first birds cross the blue.
We do not leave the past behind.
We let its light come through.
Beneath the ground, then iron breaks the waiting sound. Morning stands beyond the smoke. Father rises, Father spoke. We spent too long beside the door, counting what was ours before. We wore the dust of borrowed streets and carried silence in our feet. But grief cannot become our trade. We were not born to live afraid. The river changed the map we knew. It did not choose what we would do. Bring the timber, clear the stone. No one builds a life alone. Hand to hammer, wheel to chain. We will stand and start again. We built from here, not from nothing. We carry every field inside. We built from here, hands still trembling, but we will not be denied. Let the iron strike the morning. Let the wooden rafters rise. They may have moved us from the valley. They cannot move the fire inside. The elders marked the boundary line. The younger hands began. At 9, a widow brought a pot of rice. A neighbor measured boards twice. Someone repaired the broken cart. Someone drew a market chart. Someone said we need a school. Someone answered, bring the tools. Turn the ratchet, pull it tight. Raise the beam into the light. Every nail and every frame teaches this new ground our name. We build from here, not from nothing. We carry every field inside. We build from here, hands still trembling, but we will not be denied. Let the iron strike the morning. Let the wooden rafters rise. They may have moved us from the valley. They cannot move the fire inside. Hammer, wood, measure, bind. Leave no living hand behind. Lift, turn, hold the line. Your weight with mine. Your weight with mine. Father traded his old plow for a carpenter's bench and saw. Mother learned the market road, carrying twice a former load. The children gathered scraps of chalk and drew a village on the walk. No roofs were sinking in their view. Every house was drawn brand new. We cannot raise the buried land. We can raise what still can stand. Memory will not be our chain. It will teach our hands again. We were told to take and leave, to sign our names, accept and grieve, as though a payment, stamp or line. make home. One hammer stops, one wheel grows still. Evening settles on the hill. A handsaw moves through cedar grain. Tomorrow we begin again.
Turn the wheel, thread the line. Morning comes, one stitch at a time. Mother wakes before the daylight, sets the needle, checks the thread. There are orders from the market, there are children to be fed. Father walks beyond the houses, where the stubborn ground begins. He has never known this soil, but he drives the shovel in. We did not choose this road, we did not ask to leave, but sorrow cannot be the only inheritance we keep. We build where we stand, with the strength inside our hands. From the pieces we were given, we will make a living land. We build where we stand, not by losing who we are. Every root can learn a new word, every road can find a star. Spin, let the new wheel run, strike, let the work begin, rise, let the low bass carry, open every door within. Sister studies under lamplight, learning numbers, learning trades. Brother rides into the city with his lunchbox and his plans. At the corner for my neighbors, open shops and share the rent. Every table starts with nothing, every coin is carefully spent. The old world lives behind us, the next one waits ahead. We honor those who raised us by building what comes next. We build where we stand, with the strength inside our hands. From the pieces we were given, we will make a living land. We build where we stand, every failure leaves a mark, but 100 quiet efforts can illuminate the dark. Dark, 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 dark. Now the road is full of bicycles, children race beneath the sun. Garden drives beside the houses, work begun is never done. Mother hears the sewing rhythm, father sees the first green row. Neither calls this place the old home, but they know new roots can grow. We will keep the mountain stories, we will teach the river names, but memory is not a prison and our future is not shame. Let the wheel become a heartbeat, let the field become a sign. What was taken shaped our courage, what remains is ours to define. We build where we stand, dream. Turn the wheel, plant the rope, keep the names, and let tomorrow grow. Deep under blue, where the old roads sleep, something is turning. Something still speaks. I came with names inside my pockets and photographs against my chest. The morning lake was smooth as silver, as if the past had learned to rest. But underneath the quiet surface, a school bell waited in the stone. 100 doors, 1,000 footsteps, a world the water could not own. I will not whisper what was taken. I will not hide the human cost. Let every shining wall of progress remember those whose ground was lost. Let the drown bells rise, let them ring through the water, for every mother, every father who carried home beyond the border. Let the drown bells rise, let the mountains hear the sound. What disappeared beneath the blue is not forgotten underground. I read the letters at the shoreline, the compensation dates and lines. Numbers written by officials could never measure human lives. One page described the relocation, one marked the houses to be cleared, but none recorded sleepless winters or every unexpressed fear. A nation moves toward tomorrow on roads that someone had to leave. The future earns its name through honor, not by commanding us to grieve. Let the town bells rise, let them break the polished silence, for every field beneath the current, for every unrecorded absence. Let the drown bells rise, not in anger without end, but so the truth can stand beside the benefits the waters send. The buried bronze begins to tremble, strike. The pressure chambers split apart. Rise, the bass unlocks the valley. Flare, the organ opens like a storm. Now 1,000 strings become one current. Here, the lost town beating through the dark. I see the children by the railing, listening as the echoes climb. They never knew the village pathways, but they can learn their names in time. I point beneath the distant island and tell them where the temple stood, not to make them fear the water, but to help them understand. Progress should not need amnesia, power should not silence pain. Every light across the cities has a history in the rain. Build the future, build it stronger. Let the rivers serve the land, but write the displaced into history and let their stories also stand. Let the drowned bells rise, let them ring beyond the valley, from every scattered family to every child who bears the memory. Let the drowned bells rise, let the sound cross every shore. The village may not meet the daylight, but its truth will live once more. Let the drowned bells rise, not to pull us toward the past, but to make remembrance strong enough to help the future last. The water settles, the mountains stay. One final melt travels away, deep under blue. The roads remain, and every name returns again. One road beneath the water, one town beneath the sand, one key inside a suitcase, one name inside a hand. A woman crossed a flooded valley with her children and a coat. A farmer watched the rising water take the field his father sowed. A family left a broken city with the doorway locked behind. Different maps and different languages, the same last look inside their eyes. Some lost home beneath the reservoir, some watched it fall in flame. But every heart displaced by history still turns when called by name. No border can bury home, no distance can silence the stone. Wherever our scattered footsteps go, we carry the roads that only we know. No border can bury home, no water can swallow it whole. We build tomorrow with what remains and turn our memory into change. An old man keeps a jar of soil from a village no map shows. A young girl learns her mother's stories of a garden where the jasmine grew. A worker hears his childhood river in the engines of the night. A mother teaches vanished place names so her children speak them right. We do not share a single country, we do not carry equal scars, but loss has made a hidden language recognized in every heart. No border can bury home, no distance can silence the stone. From mountain roads to desert plains, we carry sunlight, dust and rain. No border can bury home, no power can claim it alone. We face the future without denying the world's beneath our new horizons. From the valley underwater, answer.
from the town beyond the wire. Strike! Let the earth-born drums awaken. Turn! Let the glass wind climb higher. Pulse! Let the bass cross every border. Rise! Let the organ split the sky. Now! Every lost road moves together, not to return, but to survive. And speak of homes that disappeared. No one asks whose pain is greater. No one measures grief by years. We trade the seeds our elders carried. We write the names our maps denied, and plant a garden in the city with every vanished place inside. We are not only what was taken, we are the hands that build again. We turn remembrance into shelter. We turn the stranger into friend. Let every future hear the stories before it raises walls or dams. Progress must include the people whose lives are altered by its plans. No border can bury home. No century leaves us alone. The towns we lost become a light for those still walking through the night. No border can bury home. Together the scattered are strong. We do not live to serve the past. We make its truth help futures last. No border can bury home. Our roots can travel and still grow. From every shore and every name we rise distinct but not alone. One seed beneath the pavement, one song across the land, one world of missing homelands held in a million hands. Open the ground, open your hands, bring every seed from every land. We found an empty piece of city between the railway and the wall. No shade, no name, no sign of welcome, just broken bricks and weeds grown tall. An old man brought a jar of barley. A woman carried pepper seeds. A child held beans inside an envelope marked with a village no one sees. We cannot raise the roofs we lost or move the water from the plain, but we can place the names in soil and let them enter life again. We plant the roads again in rows of green and gold. Every path beneath the water finds a future in the soil. We plant the roads again where strangers now belong. Every seed becomes a doorway. Every garden holds a song. We shape the best
It's like Venice streets, the school stands near the apricot. The market grows beside the river, drawn with stones across the plot. Mother presses down the earth where her childhood doorway stood. Father builds a narrow footpath from reclaimed and weathered wood. No monument can breathe like this, no silent stone can understand. The past becomes a living thing when memory enters human hands. We plant the roads again in rows of green and gold. Every path beneath the water finds a future in the soil. We plant the roads again, not to recreate the gone, but to give the names we carry somewhere new to travel on. Crush, the seed shell split like thunder. Push, the root drums strike below. Turn, the bass line coils through darkness. Lift, the glass reeds start to grow. Rain, the organ opens upward. Light, the buried pathways glow. Children run between the garden beds and learn the village names. They do not carry all our sorrow, but they understand the change. One asked why the roads are planted, one asks where the houses went. We tell the truth without surrender, we tell them what remembrance meant. We are not rebuilding ruins, we are building how we meet, turning loss into a language anyone can learn to speak. Let each displaced and broken family bring one living thing to share. A future grows more human when the past is welcome there. We plant the roads again, and every root moves on from the drowned fields of our parents to the children yet to come. We plant the roads again across the walls that kept us apart. Every garden makes a country wide enough for every heart. We plant the roads again, not behind us but ahead. What was buried becomes shelter, what was scattered becomes bread. Close the ground, leave the rain, morning will reveal the lanes. One green line, then many more, the roads return, but not as before.
The saw moves through the cedar grain. Morning falls across the plain. One board, one nail, one window frame. A place where children speak their name. We built one room beside the road with timber from a borrowed load. The roof was low, the paint was thin, but light came through and gathered in. Father shaped the teacher's chair, mother hung white curtains there. The elders carried desks by hand, the children swept the yellow sand. No bell had called us to this place, no map remembered every face. Still we stood beside the wall, waiting for the first roll call. Write our name again across the empty board. Write the village underwater, write the road we walked before. Write our name again, so the young will understand. We may live upon new ground, but we came from living land. The teacher opened one new book, then paused when she began to look. She asked us where our homes had been. We pointed toward the hills unseen. I said the name of our old town. The room grew quiet all around. A boy behind me whispered low, that place is gone, how can you know? I held the chalk between my hands. White dusts fell like buried sand. Then slowly, where all eyes could see, I wrote the name that carried me. Write our name again, across the empty board. Write the village underwater, write the road we walked before. Write our name again, so the young will understand. We may live upon new ground, but we came from living land. Chalk against slate, wood against wood. A small bell rings where silence stood. Desk after desk, line after line. Your story beside yours, and yours beside mine. My sister drew the persimmon tree, I drew the bridge we used to see. Another child drew fields of grain, another drew the summer rain. Soon every wall was full of roads, of kitchen fires and winter clothes. The vanished village filled the room, not as a grave, but something in bloom. The teacher did not turn away, she read each painted word that day. Then beneath the village name she wrote, you were here, you remain. A name can live without a sign, a road can cross the edge of time. A school can hold what maps forget, a child can guard a promise yet. Do not call our story ended, do not say the past is gone. Every time the name is spoken, something buried carries on. We were there, we are here. Let the words remain clear. Write our name again, across a brighter board. Write the houses, write the river, write the lives that came before. Write our name again, let it travel hand to hand. We are growing on new ground with the memory of our land. Write our name again, not in sorrow alone. Every letter is a doorway, every voice can lead us home. The final chalk line fades to white. Children leave into the light. One small bell rings through the air, and footsteps gather everywhere. Down the road, a market wakes, wooden wheels and voices rise.
Hear the old keys fade away. Hear the market greet the day. Every wheel begins to turn. What we do not know, we learn. We came with with mud upon our shoes, with half a life we did not choose. The streets moved fast, the signs were new, the work required a different view. Father left the plow behind, learned the gears and read the lines. Mother counted every sail, raised her voice above the rail. We were strangers to the motion, strangers to the louder sound. But a river changes direction when it meets unyielding ground. We learn the wind, we turn with it, we do not break when seasons shift. We learn the road, we walk through it, we make tomorrow from the risk. Let the new machines awaken, let the market lights begin. We are not abandoning the old world, we are carrying it in. Forward now, step by step, nothing learned is wasted yet. Some repair the trucks at dawn, some made tables, coats and yarn. Some learned numbers, wires and steel, some sold harvest wheel to wheel. The women formed a trading line, shared the cost and shared the time. The elders taught the hands they knew, the young brought in a wider view. Every failure left a marking, every loss became a guide. We stopped asking change for mercy, we began to choose the tide. We learn the wind, we turn with it, we do not break when seasons shift. We learn the road, we walk through it, we make tomorrow from the risk. Let the new machines awaken, let the market lights begin. We are not abandoning the old world, we are carrying it in. Click of the counter, turn of the chain, spark in the workshop, feet in the rain. Call from the station, doors rolling wide, old hands and new hands working side by side. Father wrote his name once more, not beneath a village door. He signed a page beside the trade for the first new thing he made. Mother hung a painted sign, opened early, closed at 9. When the first new customer came, she stood taller at her name. No one said the fear had ended, no one claimed the wound was small. Still we chose the moving future over waiting by the wall. Change is not a river taking, change can be a road we make. It can be the hand extended.
A white line on a blackboard, a name beneath my hand. The teacher asks me where I'm from. I do not understand. Every child says town and county, points to places on the wall. When my turn comes, I say nothing, like I never came at all. There was once a road by water, there was once a schoolyard tree, but the map they hang above us has no room for where I'd be. How do I name a vanished doorway? How do I point beneath the blue? How do I tell a room of strangers that a drowned place can be true? When they ask where I'm from, I carry rivers on my tongue. I carry fields no map can show, and every road the waters close. When they ask where I'm from, I hear my father's silence come. I say the county, say the year, believe the name I love unclear. At lunch they trade their childhood stories, temple bells and market streets. I remember stones beneath me and summer dust around my feet. Someone says that town is gone now, like a word erased by rain. I press my pencil through the paper till the wooden body strains. My mother's hands packed every picture, my father's coat held village soil. They did not cross those miles in silence for me to hide what shaped their toil. When they ask where I'm from, I carry rivers on my tongue. I carry names beneath the lake, and every promise we still make. When they ask where I'm from, I will not say that I have none. A place can disappear from sight and still remain a living light. Snap, the white chalk breaks between my fingers. Crack, the desk drums answer through the room. Strike, the bass rises from the floorboards. Now I speak before the silence can decide what should be true. I draw the mountain on the blackboard, I draw the path beside the grain. I mark the house where mother grew up, I write our village name again. I tell them water changed the valley, but water did not make us less. I am the child of those who carried a buried town inside their chest. And no one whispers, the teacher leaves the drawing there. One child asks about the schoolyard, one asked what the fields grew there. So I speak of winter kitchens, of lanterns by the riverside, and every sentence brings a window back into the morning light. When they ask where I'm from, I say the name and do not run. Beyond the printed shore to where our lives began before. When they ask where I'm from, I speak for more than only one. For every family scattered wide, for every home beneath the tide. The answer rises like a drum. The map may change, the years may move, but I still know the place is true. The bell rings through the hallway, the chalk dust leaves my hand. Our village stays upon the board, a white line through the land. Motorboats cut the afternoon. White lines across the reservoir. Father stands behind the railing, looking anywhere but far. People praise the quiet water, take their pictures in the sun. Children count the distant islands, laughing when the boats have come. Father keeps his hands inside the pockets of his faded coat. I ask him where the village stood. He points, then lets his finger drop. To everyone, a shining lake. To him, a field beneath the blue. A road still running underwater. To every life he ever knew. At the shore, my father wouldn't face. The mountains wore a stranger's light. The water held a perfect sky, and everything it hid from sight. At the shore, my father wouldn't face. I stood beside his quiet pain. A beautiful view to everyone, a buried world to him again. He tells me where the mill once turned, where cattle crossed the shallow stream, where grandmother washed the winter clothes, where he first learned to plant the beans. Then music from a tourist boat moves brightly over sunlit waves. Father turns his back at once, as though the sound disturbed the graves. A pulse, a hollow chamber answers, and the bass folds underneath. Strike, copper coils burst open, the lake shines on while something deep refuses to find peace. I do not ask him to look back. I stand with him beside the road. His shoulders hold a village map no printed page could ever show. He takes a handful of dry gravel, lets it fall beside his shoes, and says, the water looks so peaceful because it never tells the truth. I finally hear beneath his silence the doors, the fields, the funeral drums. A father does not lose his birthplace, only once, then overcome. At the shore, my father wouldn't face. I learned that grief can turn away. It does not need to touch the water to know what lies beneath the waves. Eyes at the shore, my father wouldn't face. I did not tell him to be strong. I stood beside the man who carried a vanished village for so long. One day I will bring my children and name each road beneath the lake, not to keep their hearts in sorrow, but to show what progress takes. I will tell them beauty has a shadow, every dam contains a cost, and every future built for many must remember what was lost. From the shore, my father wouldn't face. I turned and saw him as a son, still waiting near his childhood doorway, still believing home might come. From the shore, my father wouldn't face. We walked away without good The drowned hills followed by our side. The tourist boats return to harbor. The evening cools the stone. Father never faced the water, but he did not face it alone.
The road ended by a hillside, with no doorway, field or tree. Only wind across the empty ground, and strangers staring back at me. Underneath a colorless sky, Father drove a spade into the earth. Mother hung the clothes to dry.
There were no familiar footsteps, no neighbors by the gate, only boards, unfinished windows, and a life we had to make.
Did not know our names. The night did not know our light. Still we placed one stone beside another and kept working through the night. We put roots in unfamiliar ground with the broken pieces we had found. Every hammer, every hand made a home when none had planned. Unfamiliar ground,
turned our silence into sound.
we had lost the road behind us, but we would not stay cast down. Mother planted seeds from home beside the newly painted wall. Father built a narrow wooden table, strong enough to hold us all.
Children learned another schoolyard. Older people missed the stream. Every night the vanished village returned quietly in their dreams.
But the morning called us forward with its cold, unfinished light. So we raised another rooftop and prepared another field to life.
The ground was hard beneath us. Every stone resisted change.
Still our hands became the answer when the world felt cold and strange. We put roots in unfamiliar ground
With the broken pieces we had found.
every hammer, every hand made a home when none had planned. We put roots
In unfamiliar ground, turned our silence into sound.
We had lost the road behind us, but we would not stay cast down.
We did not leave the past behind. We carried it into the wall, in the grain of every table, in the names we chose to call.
Carried water in our memory, carried mountains in our eyes,
Then we opened up the doorway,
and
roots in unfamiliar ground.
Now the children gather round.
Every scar became a path,
Every loss a deeper sound.
We put roots
in unfamiliar ground.
Built a future from what drowned.
We did not replace the village.
We made another home around it.
Oh,
Let the new road cross the hillside.
let another season come.
We are more than what was taken.
We are what we have become.
We put roots in unfamiliar ground.
And the lost still walk beside us.
Every home we raise tomorrow
Keeps the first one here inside us.
Mother, water the new garden.
Father, watch the evening fall.
In a place that once was nameless, we began to name it home.
One window opens, then another. Morning travels, house to house. Mrs. Kim brings bowls of peaches from the garden by her wall. Mr. Cho repairs our rooftop, though we barely know him at all. Children race between the doorways, drawing rivers in the dust. Someone calls us in for supper, like belonging starts with trust. We came here carrying silence and rooms afraid to breathe, but kindness entered through the doorway before we learned to believe. This is the street that learned to smile. One open door, one meal, 1 mile. We still remember what we lost, but joy does not betray the cause. This is the street that learned our names through summer sun and winter rain. A home is not the walls alone, it grows wherever care is shown. Father joins the morning workers, mother helps the market stand. Neighbors trade their tools and stories, passing hope from hand to hand. On the wall beside the storehouse, someone paints the old town tree, not to make the new place sorrow, but to show where roots can lead. Some days the lake returns between us, some nights the vanished houses call. Then someone laughs across the courtyard, and we remember we survived it all. This is the street that learned to smile, not all at once, but after a while. We share the harvest, mend the gate, and leave one chair for anyone who came late. This is the street that learned our names. No two hearts arrive the same, but every greeting warm and small placed another light along the wall. Snap, the canvas awnings catch the morning tap. The bottleneck drums begin. Breathe, the bass moves under every doorway glow. The organ lets the daylight in. Open, every shutter joins the rhythm. Laugh, and let the whole street answer back. Tables stretch across the roadway, rice and fruit from every home. Children ask for one more story, elders laugh at what they know. Father smiles without explaining, mother sings a quiet line. For the first time since the leaving, no one feels the need to hide. We do not laugh because it vanished. We laugh because because we still remain. We do not trade away our sorrow. We give it somewhere safe to change. The love we learned beside the river did not drown or disappear. It crossed the road inside our bodies and built another village here. This is the street that learned to smile with every scar still reconciled. The past can sit beside the future without destroying either side. This is the street that learned our names and gave us room to grow again. From every door a light is shining, from every table, come on in. This is the street that learned to smile. We will keep walking mile by mile. The home beneath the water stays. The home around us grows each day. One window closes, lanterns glow, soft voices travel, row by row. The night grows quiet, the table's clear, but someone's laughter still lives here.
Before the lake became the skyline, before the maps erased the road, we were voices in the valley. We were hands that built a home. Now the children stand beside us, where the morning meets the blue. They have never seen the village, still they know that it was true. We unfold the faded pictures, name the school and name the well. Every face becomes a doorway, every scar a truth to tell. The water may be silent, but the silence is not empty. Underneath the calm reflection, all our memories are breathing. We were here, we rise, with the old hills in our eyes. Though the water changed the valley, it could never change our lives. We were here, we rise, carry every name through time. What was taken lives within us, what was broken still survives. We remember those who carried wooden boxes through the rain, those who built another village with their tired and faithful hands. Mothers planted seeds from home there, fathers raised another wall. Children learned to laugh together after losing nearly all. We are more than what was flooded, more than houses out of sight. We are every hand held firmly through the longest, darkest night. We were here, we rise, with the old hills in our eyes. Though the water changed the valley, it could never change our lives. We were here, we rise, carry every name through time. What was taken lives within us, what was broken still survives. Let the deep drum call the families, let it travel shore to shore. Let the strings become the footsteps
footprints of the ones who came before. Hear the river in our breathing, hear the earth beneath our feet. We do not return as shadows, we return through those we teach.
Say the names, light the flame.
Tell the children where we came from.
Hold the key,
Guard the dream,
keep the road.
alive within them. One heart for the vanished village, one voice for the silent ground, one step for the road before us, one world gathered by the sun.
We were here, we rise.
Now 1,000 voices climb
From the houses underwater
to the open morning sky.
we were here,
We
rise.
no one leaves their roots behind.
Every generation carries.
What no floods can never hide.
We were here, we rise.
Not in sorrow alone tonight.
We have turned our loss to courage.
We have turned our tears to light.
Let the lake reflect tomorrow.
Let the dawn reveal the way. We were here, we are still living, and we rise beyond this day.
We were here,
We were made,
we remain.
we were made,
We were here,
speak our name.
the same.
Come,
We were here,
we arise. Home is living in our lives.
morning opens on the waters.
Several generations stand, looking toward a new horizon, with the old home